there are always children in need in this world, regards the entire world, the other countries. But what we focus on is Malaysia. So why do we choose to do this? Because the reason is because we want to help children that is underprivileged, as in children that is very poor, single parents, and children that actually came out from a very bad environment of their family. So very good morning, my name is Clement. Today I will be representing my team to talk about what we are going to propose to you. So our team contains of 7 members, which is behind the camera, and I'll start talking about what do we start doing before the event. So as you can see, we call it phase 1 of the project, which is before the event. So what we do is we do countless of meetings in terms of what are the topics that we want to do, what are the things that we will write in the proposal, and what are the things that we will propose to improve the children that is underprivileged in this society. So of course we do make preparation like games, activities, we prepare tools and everything to allow the children to actually gain the maximum experience from us. So furthermore, in terms of meeting, we have made around 6 to 7 meetings. The reason is because we really take this very important, and we really do want to help all the children, because the children are the next generation after us, and the society is based on them, regardless of their underprivileged or their privileged children. So furthermore, let's bring you into our event, which is during the event, and of course talk about after the event. So if we were to talk about during and after event, is actually phase 2 of the project. So basically we do a little bit of interaction, a little bit of facilitating in terms of games, which all these games actually brings meaning to the children. It's not just games that we want to do so that we do it to the children. It's games that will help them improve in terms of skills, knowledge, and being able to understand among each other. And of course, being able to understand their own self and to express themselves. So we did a lot of activities and we interact with them. There are goods and bads that happens in the event, but overall it's a very good experience and it's great. So after it, what if people were to ask, why do you do this? And what if people were to ask, doing this doesn't do anything because it's in a house, which is in an area, and there's not much people that will actually known about this awareness. So what we do and what my team have done is actually we do like the page of our beneficiaries, which is Rumah Cherries, and we share our thoughts and posts in Facebook. So this is how I actually told someone else or everyone else that how we actually share our awareness. So furthermore, I would like to share with you in details, but I'm not the one to share to you guys. I will pass it to my teammate to share to you guys.
Thank you, Clement. Hi, I'm Weiji. Now I'd like to talk about the obstacles faced in planning. The first challenges that we have faced is the first proposal, which was being rejected because there were lack of some information. Besides, we were having difficulties in finding candidates as we did not understand the type of our audience. Next, the second challenges that we have faced is that we were unable to design our environment that suits us perfectly. Therefore, we have changed our plan to target the children at the age between 7 to 12 years old instead of teenagers. We have found Rumah Charis which located at Old Camp Road as our target. Moreover, the third challenges that we have faced is that we were unable to find any sponsorship on the gift that we plan to give it to the children, as well as some materials that are needed for our activities. However, we were lucky that one of our group mates was willing to sponsor us some stationeries, sweets and jellies as a gift for the children. As for the materials, we were unable to borrow it from one of the charity clubs in our campus. Additionally, the last challenges we face is that the person in charge, Mr. Andrew, told us that the children are not allowed to have sweet and snack because they may become hyperactive, which cause them hard to control themselves. Therefore, we have to decide to change other gifts that are suitable for them, such as stationery, files, mini fans, and notebook. Next, I would like to pass the slide to Sini.
Thank you, Wei. Now I'm going to talk about the strategies of planning. The first one will be the analysis on the current environments of the Rumah Charis. Basically, there are a total of 35 children from the age between 4 to 17-year-old in the Rumah Charis, and they are mostly from poor families, single parents, and parents that are involved in crimes. We have targeted 20 children which are from the kindergarten and the primary school to run some activities. The second one will be the distribution of the tasks among group members. The first one will be the MC of the day, which is Chia Wei. The first station game Minefield, which is Sok Wei. Second activity quiz, which is me, Singi. The fourth will be the pass the hula hoop, which is Senang. The fifth is the magical letter, which is Clement. The sixth will be the assistant chef, which is Wei Zi. PA system is Kok Hao, and the photographer is Jia Wei. And the third one would be we put into more operational planning and action items. We prepare materials for the activities such as stationeries for the children to use in magical letter session, as well as some of it we prepare it as a gift for them. And then newspaper where we use to make bomb for the Minefield game, quiz that consists of 10 questions and some songs to be played during the activities. The last one will be the evaluation of the performance, culture and communications. We evaluate the performance of the children through the activities so we can get to know about their attitudes, hence communicate with them by encouraging them as well as listen to their thoughts. And now I will pass the time to Sok Wei.
Thank you, Singi. Hi, my name is Sok Wei. Now I'm going to talk about the project outcomes of our project. After we have done with our project, we realized that we have gained a lot of experience despite good or bad experience. One of the good experience that we have gained from this project is that we have learned to take responsibility of our actions and activities. As when we have faced some problems during the event, we could be able to solve the problems on the spot based on our capability during the project. Another good experience that we had is our teamwork. We have learned to build a good teamwork together as we helped each other and supported each other, which has allowed us to run our project smoothly and successfully, as well as we have created good memories in this project. However, there is also bad experience for our group while doing this project, which including our expectation, communication, and time management. As we talk about our expectation, the children in Rumah Charis are not as what we expected, and it causes us hard to facilitate them as our audience. Besides, we have also experienced communication problem where we have tried our best to solve it, but the children there were very hyperactive, so it's hard for us to handle it. Not only that, we did not plan how we are going to communicate effectively with them. Another bad experience would be the time management, as we did not set ourselves for the timekeeper, so we have a hard time controlling the time limits for each activity. Despite good or bad experience, the most important thing is we have enjoyed ourselves very much and have created good memories in our project. Now I would like to pass it to Esther to continue our presentation.
Thank you, Sok-Wei. And I would like to talk about the objective obtained. We have provided some interesting games such as Minefield and Pass the Hula Hoop for the children. Those games will allow them to acquire skills such as team building, which can help them in their future. Besides that, we also provide some quiz which consists of 10 questions that is not provided in the school syllabus. This can help them to gain extra knowledge through brainstorming. Last but not least, we provided them some drawing paper for them to draw and write what they wanted to put in. We encourage the children to speak out their mind and to express themselves through drawings. Therefore, this can help them to increase their confidence level and know more about themselves. Next, I will pass the time to Kok Hao.
Thank you, Esther. I'm Kok Hao. I'd like to talk about social media. The social media of this project is we hope the organization can have the long-term support from the society, and also we hope the society can take more attention to these children which underprivileged. And also we had a small interview with the person in charge of Roma Charities. So we found out that they need the support from the society, such as donation of cash, clothing, and then daily supplies. They also need the volunteers to help them. We would like to share the awareness to the social media, to the society. So next, our group member had posted the Facebook in social media with Facebook. So I will pass to next presenter.
Thanks, Kok Hao. I am Sunam. Now I would like to talk about strengths and weaknesses. Our strength is discipline. The first strength is that consist in our team is discipline. We have the ability to keep track on what we are doing. We never distracted by other factors which will affect our performance. The second strength is behavior. We assign with our team objective where we can success process our project. We also behave ourselves so that we did not create much problem when we are doing problem. Next, now I will talk about weakness. While our weakness are surfaced as well. The first weakness is that our time management. It was discovered when we are doing our discussion. Our meeting duration tends to use more when we are trying to make agreement. It even happened during our project. Our second weakness is communication with group mate. Communication with group member can be a very crucial factor that can lead our project to success. Since this is our group project, so we may several misunderstandings. However, we still able to solve them. Now I would like to give Chawei.
Hello, my name is Xiaowei. I'm going to talk about our post-mortem. In our post-mortem, we discussed a lot of things. So we just split our discussion into three categories. The first category is activities. In our activities, we find out that our activities is quite helpful and fun. However, we find out that the children are lost their interest over time during our event, so that we might think that our activity doesn't suit them perfectly. And in our second category is lack of understanding. We believe that we do not totally understand how the children think and how they react. So we didn't know how they would like to do their own stuff. So in our third category is our tools and materials. As the event goes, we found that our materials is not sufficient for every children and kids. So there's some messy during our event. We will try to predict or forecast any problem in future. Next. And our suggestion for our group is time duration with our group. We try to spend more time together so that we can get close to other and get used to each other, so that we can understand each other's talents and abilities, and also we can figure out our own weakness during our team building activities, so that our team performance will be increased as well. And I think the second suggestion is I suggest our group try to be curious, since curious is the way that we can get our knowledge by our own self and more effectively. That's all for our presentation.
So that's all for our presentation. Thank you.